Hello everyone, this is John Corey Jackson and this is another Everyday Living with John video. And what I want to talk about today is how we as Christians should pick a job, career path, side hustle, business opportunity, and any other endeavor that you want to get into that is similar. So thank you so much for checking out the channel. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And I hope this video helps you, and I hope this blog post helps you as well. So this channel is all about sharing with you faith-based biblical principles that you can apply to your everyday life. So if that's something you are interested in, I ask that you consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so I think that sometimes as Christians that we think that God cares about our spiritual lives, and that is obviously true, but He cares about our careers as well. He cares about our health. He cares about what we do for a living, because God cares about everything about us. And we can see that somewhat here in the third Gospel of John. And this is John the Apostle, and if I'm not mistaken, it is from 3 John 1, 2 in the NIV. And he's writing to elders, but I think we can relate to this as God talking to us as well. And he said, "Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health, and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is going along well." So I take that to mean that God cares about everything about us. And I think that includes our careers. I am so sorry, I don't know why this keeps on coming up, guys, but I hope it's not a distraction to you. Sorry about that. But I think God really does care about our careers and what we have going on as far as career options. So here are some things I think that we need to consider even as Christians when we're picking job opportunities or career opportunities or starting a side hustle or business or whatever. So one of the things that we should do first is pray. Obviously you want to talk to God about things. You want to make sure that you're in dialogue with God, asking Him to lead you and direct your path as far as a business decision, or as far as an employment decision, or as far as starting a side hustle business or whatever it may be. So I think that's the most important thing that we have to consider. And next, I think the thing is that you should analyze the person you are and the kind of person that you want to be. When I say this, I mean that you want to do inventory on yourself as far as your skills, the experiences you have, your values, and your belief system that you can transfer into the workplace, because you want to do things that can match up with your skills if possible, because I think that's going to be an easier transition into a employment opportunity, business opportunity, or what have you. So you want to take inventory on yourself. You can ask around and see what your friends think about you, what skills they think you have, what they think you're good at, and others as well. What do you enjoy doing? What do you like doing? What is that thing that you do that passes time by and makes time go by fast and you don't even notice the clock? I love the way that Steve Harvey breaks it down, because you can go by your skills and your natural talents and your passions. But I think Steve Harvey does a good thing by saying that you should pursue your gifts. So, and whatever you're doing, you should be sure to use your gifts. And your gifts, as Steve Harvey says, are the things that you do the best with the least amount of effort. So as far as me, I feel like and this is kind of a learned skill, but I think I've had a skill for it because people have told me that I'm skilled in helping and tutoring them in the math. So I think that's something that actually comes easy to me. And people have told me that you would be a great teacher, or you would be a great tutor. You're a great tutor. You've helped me in X, Y, C, or Z subject. So that is one of my gifts, I think. So you can think of it in the veins along that. What is the thing that you do the best with the least amount of effort? What comes naturally to you and that's going to make for an easier job or an easier employment opportunity, or make it easier for you to start that business. And what are skills that you learn from other jobs that you could transfer into a new opportunity, side hustle, or business? So consider that as well. And you also have to ask yourself, what kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a person that works on the weekends, like Sundays, nights, and holidays? So are you a single person? Are you a person with kids? Are you a person with a family? You have to consider all these things when picking a job opportunity or a business or a side hustle, because you are going to have to dedicate a certain amount of time to that job, business, side hustle, or opportunity. So do you work better alone or with a group? These are the kinds of questions that you need to consider so that your spirit is not drained and that your soul is not drained. Meaning that you're a person that dreads Monday morning, and sometimes I find myself at my job dreading Monday morning, to be honest with you, in all honesty. I like my job, but I don't want to do my current position forever. It's not something that I can see myself doing for a long time. So I am even taking inventory of my own self, even as I wrote this, as to the kind of person I want to be going forward. And another thing you should look at is, what are the needs in the world? And I wrote here that the people who solve the biggest problems make the most amount of money. And to give you a couple of examples, if you are coming home from work or from being out somewhere, you just absolutely do not feel like cooking, you excuse me, you have a problem where you don't want to cook, and that drive-through restaurant is going to be your solution. It's going to solve that problem for you, that you're able to get fast food and you're paying for that service to be done. We need groceries. We need home cleaning utensils. We need kitchen utensils. We need all these things, and we go to a place like Walmart because they're filling that need for us. We're able to get clothing. We're able to get food. We're able to get a TV from there. We're able to get all these things, and they're filling needs for us. Or sometimes wants, but that's too deep into the weeds. But find a gap, a need in the world, and see if your skills, your experiences, your talents, what you enjoy doing matches that need in the world, and that's something you should consider pursuing as well. Because if it's a gift, God has given it to you and placed it in you for it to be used in the world. So we are here because God solved our ultimate problem, which is the need for salvation, the remission of sins. And we are here on earth for two reasons, in my opinion, is to glorify God and to help others. So ultimately, what we should be striving for in our employment opportunities, side hustles, and business opportunities is to help others. And we also do that by glorifying God, because God is pleased when we're helping people, when we're meeting needs. So the last thing I want to leave with you, and I will have this blog post down below because I just didn't want to take too much time with it, is that you need to take action. So you need to put in job applications. You need to make sure your resume is up to date. You need to go on Indeed and all of these places to put in job applications. You need to ask around, see if there's any opportunities out there for you to possibly volunteer or to be a part of an organization or to take some training. So whatever the action is, you need to take some action, because nothing's going to happen if you are just praying. And now, I'm not trying to dismiss the power of praying. We all know that prayer, especially as Christians, is the best thing you could do besides studying your word. It is a powerful element, but prayer alone is not going to get you a job opportunity. You have to be willing to put in the work and take action. And what God can do is work through your faith and you're saying to yourself that I'm going to put into action because I believe God is going to bless me and God is going to work in this. So faith without works is dead, and that definitely applies here. You have to take some kind of action towards getting the opportunity that you are looking for or desire. So that is pretty much it, guys. And the last thing I want to leave with you is that we need to make sure that in whatever position we're doing is that we're glorifying God and being a blessing to others. Whether we're flipping burgers, whether you're cleaning bathroom stalls, whether you're a business owner, whether you got an Etsy store, whether you're doing affiliate marketing, whether you're a YouTube content creator, whether you're on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these places and all the things, you need to make sure that you're honoring God and being a blessing to people. And we need to make sure that we're keeping our values intact, making sure that we're reflecting, being the good reflection of God in all that we say and all that we do, even in the workplace. So I hope this helps you guys, and I would leave with you one final thought, that you should write down, assess your skills, assess what kind of person you want to be, and you should absolutely consider taking a personality test or something like that to see what possible jobs or skills that you could take into the workplace. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this video helps you, and I always try to be practical because yes, God cares about our souls, and He died to redeem us so that we can have eternal life and that we can have a better quality of life here. But also, God does want us to have a better quality of life here so that we can be more effective. Because I think that if we're meeting people's needs and that we're helping the hurts in the world, that we are doing God's work, not just if we're preaching in the pulpit. So thank you guys for checking out the video. I will leave a blog post down for you below if you want to read it fully. Thank you so much for checking it out, and God bless you. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and thank you so much. Be blessed.